Welcome, this is my video cast for assignment 1 server-side practical. First I started with downloading MAMP. I needed the Apache server, MySQL server, to be able to run the PHP files. Then I went to Finder. I went to Applications, into my MAMP folder, the HDocs, and I created a folder called my framework. After that, I went to localhost 888. I clicked on my framework and I made this app. So I have here the reading part of it and the creating part of it. So if I write Heinz and I write 84 and I create, you will create me an ID with name, percent, and my grade. And I have here to modify, but this is for later. Let's add 4 more. Fonda, she got a 99. Create Fonda with 99. Now let's add Oscar with 56. We got an F. Let's add Nicholas with a 67. Got a D. Add Gabo with 77, and he got a C. So they have, all of them have their ID numbers. Their auto increment. They have their name, their percentage, and their grade in letters. So for this app, if we go to my PHP admin, to localhost 888, sorry, and we go to my PHP, here, my PHP admin. Here I create a database with a table called students. The students has an ID, a name, a score, and a grade. Here are all my inputs that I just created. Here in my code, just right here, in my framework, I create an index file where it contains my HTML, which is this whole view. I have a folder with the style and the image, the background image that I'm using, the style to style everything to make it look pretty. After that, I create a file where it helps me connect to the database. I haven't tested this out, however, because I already create database. So, but if the database is not created, it should create it for you, but it doesn't create the rows, sorry, the columns. So I haven't tested this out yet. So far I can go into the database that I already created. Here in my index, I imported the file that helped me go access the database, and the functions that help me create or read the students in the database. So in the function here, in the function create, I grab the global connection, which comes from here, this file, the database file. With the super global or the global post, I grab the student and the score from these inputs, these two inputs right here, student and score. After that, I write a query where I insert in the students table the name, the score, the grade, and then I concatenate, I don't know how to write this word, so the query and with the values of student, a score, and then this grade. I created a function, a separate function, where it checks if the score is equal or greater than 90 is A, if the score is less than 90 and greater or equal to 80 is B, so on and so forth. After that, if the whole thing, if the query failed, it will just show you a message saying query failed. For the show data, I just kind of did the same. I used the global to connect to the database. I selected query, where I select everything from the students table and put it in here in results. Then if there's nothing in results, then, or yeah, like if the results is null, then the whole query will fail and it won't show anything. However, I created a loop where I basically create a variable, and this variable is gonna fetch all the rows in the database one row by row, and in that row I grab the ID, grab the name, I grab the score, I grab the grade, and then I just insert it or echo it out in a table. So here you have all the values of the table with like the column with the ID, the column with the name, the score, the grade, and I have the icons for delete and modify right here. And if we go here to index, you can see here where my table is, there is this PHP script where I basically call this function that I imported from functions.php, and it will read all the data from the database, therefore displaying it here. So yep, that's my application so far. Thank you very much, and that's it.